NRG Stadium in Houston. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. They fake the give. Now Wentz. That is caught. Michael Pittman with it. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Michael Pittman, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Colts will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Lutz good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. One of the shortest drives you'll ever see. One play, 75 yards, 6 points. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. On 1st and 10, Hartman eluding the pressure right. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. Charles, already trailing by a touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while and let your defense try to struggle up a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Hartman. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Texans have 8-1 on the year, and they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell. Another
throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Off the play fake, Hartman. It's caught left side by Cooks. And they'll get him to the ground, and he has another 1st down at the Colts 43. Off-play action, Hartman. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. And the Colts are going to take over here up near the 40. They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. And now a stoppage, and looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play. Well, they come out and take a look at him. We will step aside for just a moment. Back to Taylor on 1st down. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. This defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
So they probably have looked beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach turned his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
So now we get set to see Houston for their second drive of the ball game. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned the team's down 10. They've helped contribute to that. How are they going to get their team back into this ball game? Run the offense that you think is going to be effective and execute it at a high level.
First run of the game here for Dameon Pierce. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
And he is going to have the Texans first down, at least at first glance, as they spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. Back to throw. Hartman. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Julian Blackmon.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
And they're going to get this down inside the 20. Final 30 seconds of this first quarter. And it's been a quarter dominated by the guys with the football. To throw again on second down. Wentz throwing the out route incomplete. It's Campbell. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Colts in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. It's a jet sweep. This is Pittman. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Throwing now is Wentz. Touchdown, Colts! Carson Wentz with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Lutz with the extra point. And that makes our score 17-0. So that drive, 4 plays. And the result for the Colts is a touchdown. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Houston's offense taking over again. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one. But now playing here on Thursday night, do you think? And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Rodgers. I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me, that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you've thrown this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Wentz going to give this to Taylor. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9. 9-yard line, 2nd and 6. Wentz going to throw. Johnson with a completion over the middle. His first catch, good for 9 and a first down. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. Taylor is into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. So they brought the extra bulk in down on the 1-yard line, and they're able to push. Charles.
Yeah, I can just see your face right now because I know we're mind melding on this one. Coach Madden would love this. Power football, hat on a hat, chest to chest, driving forward, touchdown.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Pierce now up the middle. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Second and 9 from the 44. Looking to throw. Hartman. Man open downfield is Diggs. He's got it. And they'll get him to the ground. And he has another first down at the Colts 18. A good pickup there. 26 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Touchdown. Brandon Cooks. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Texans are able to cut into that deficit. So on this drive, the rookie leads him into the end zone, Charles, and that helps cancel out the points that were created on the previous drive when he threw the interception.
Yeah, let's give some credit to this rookie, because instead of hanging his head after his mistake leads to a touchdown, he comes back out and he's firing and made up for it right there. A well-executed series helps reestablish some confidence in him to run this offense.
Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Throwing again on 2nd down. Wentz. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. Back to the air on 2nd down. Wentz. To the right side, complete to Taylor. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. What a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
A big 3rd down conversion with a gain of 28. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. The kick by Lutz is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So this lead, Charles, just continuing to swell here in the first half.
Well, it's interesting. When we talked to them prior to the game, they told us that their game plan was take no prisoners, and they've lived up to it so far because everything has worked. No guarantee that'll continue, but all in all, this coaching staff's got to be very pleased by what they've seen.
And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. Well, the white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. Past the halfway point of the season, and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. The Texans down on the scoreboard, but they do get the first crack here as we are back underway in the second half. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. And he's looking to take much better care of the football here in half 2 after 3 first-half interceptions.
We don't have to just look strictly at the numbers here. You know what else happens to a team when you turn it over 3 times like that? It erodes confidence in you. And it erodes confidence in the offense. And now you have the defensive guys looking over and saying, what is going on here? And instead of playing for the team, they're playing angry and mad at their teammates.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Off the play fake. Hartman. This is caught. It's Cooks. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11. On play action. Hartman going deep for Diggs. And this is caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. They give him a gain of 37. Here's Pierce. Is into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Fairbairn good with the extra point. And the lead will be cut down to 14. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Here's the Colts now as they get ready for their first possession on offense of the second half. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
And you can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
Once again here on 2nd and 10. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20.
And we see another pitching catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for offense.
He did his best to just get 4 out of the back, but not enough. And not 4th down. Here's Roberto Sanchez. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third. This is taken at the 23. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And out will come the offense as they take over. Here's Stephon Diggs as he and the rest of the offense get ready to go again. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
Call on a very strong gain of 24. Off the play fake. Hartman. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes. That's going to be a first down. Well done. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Running it out of the gun with Pierce. is in. Touchdown, Houston. Dameon Pierce with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Texans have got it back to within a score. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it was Dameon Pierce closing things out with a touchdown run. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. So here are the Colts to take over. They lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. Wentz now on first down. He'll get this one to Pittman. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. They'll run the toss here with Taylor. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. Wentz now to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Crossing route complete. Catch made by Cooks. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big hitter to start the drive. Has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Hartman. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Back now in Houston. It's Texans football, but they trail here as we get started in the 4th quarter. Four yards remain for 2nd down. A run for Pierce out of the gun. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
Well, they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game. That's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I got to tell you, to watch them run the football and successfully, I'm not taking sides. But to see the ball in a running back's hands, oh, that's football for me.
They go again with Pierce. Down to about the 37.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to find that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had his eyes on that one being bigger.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes. That's going to be a 1st down. Well done. A gain there of 21 yards.
We're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Open man is Cooks. He's got it. Touchdown, Texans. A great effort there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Texans are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Fairbairn now to add the extra point. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it results in the Texans finding the end zone. Well, hard to ask for a better game thus far. 27 apiece is our score as the kick's away. This one fielded at the 5. It takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Called it the 26. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And they no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the fourth quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. And not a whole lot there, maybe a yard to the 27. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32.
Not a ton of room available on that one, but he made use of what space was available and gained decent yardage.
Here's Wentz to throw. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he won't get to the marker. He's a yard short. A pickup of 3 leaves him with 4th and 1. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he's on to punt for Indianapolis. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. And we move to spotlighting Brandon Cooks. He's been a load for them to handle defensively, I know that much.
Well, look at him. He's got 7 catches on the game, and he's starting to shred them a little bit because not only is he catching them, he's picking up good yardage, keeping the chains moving, ball control, you name it. This big guy, who'd you say he's been a load for them to handle?
That's right. Agreed. This 7 catches, as you said, over 100 yards. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Got this into the hands of the tight end, Jordan. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Hand off right side to Pierce. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew a little more time off the clock.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down. And he'll get this one down about the 17. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, Hartman. And this is going to be incomplete.
And I know they would have loved to have had a touchdown there to give them some cushion. But now, kick the field goal. Get the lead. Let your defense bring you home. Show some faith in those guys on the other side of the ball.
Big kick right there to give them the lead in the 4th, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they've managed the clock exactly right.
Now on the return, oh no, the ball is loose. And the Texans scoop it. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
As that ball got away from him, and he saw the opposing team recover it.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head. Tuck it away. Take care of the ball. All the things he hears all week in practice, he didn't carry it over into the game.
Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as he'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. Now it looks like he'll throw here. That's caught left side by the tight end, Jordan. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Throwing on 1st down, Hartman. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. They have to love seeing that from their young quarterback here in the fourth quarter, able to further that lead with a touchdown pass.
He didn't go turtle, did he? And you know what I mean by that. I had an old coach used to say all the time, hey, when we have a lead late, don't just tuck in and try and ride it out. Go out and play and extend the lead. And that's what he did.
Fairbairn good with the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. Well, now how about this return? He's to midfield. He's at the 30. 10, 5, and he will score. Touchdown, Colts. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
And this will be recovered by the Texans. So victory appears to be in sight. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now this one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational. That was an excellent come from behind victory, Charles, especially